I produced 2 viral songs, didn't know they existed, didn't get credited, and didn't get paid. This is the story of how I attained these placements, how you could do it as well, what to do if you ever land in this situation, and how I got it resolved. The first song, it's much smaller, but it's still very important for the story. The second song became one of the biggest songs in an entire country for like an entire summer, so you don't want to miss that one as well. But we'll start with the simple one. I think this is about 2021. I get a DM from one of my producer friends. Hey bro, I heard your tag on this. You know about this song? And I check it out and it has almost 1 million streams, which is not crazy viral, but it's a pretty big deal, 1 million streams. And I'm like, no, I've never heard this. I don't even think I've ever sold a lease on this beat. It has like 100 views on YouTube. Nobody cared about it, but you never know. And somebody happened to care about it and it went viral. So what I did from here was I hit up the artist very kindly and said, hey, I saw you use my beat, but I wasn't credited or compensated. And this is this is actually the funny part. I forgot about this until just now. He did credit me, but instead of putting prod cypher, he put prod symbol. Like, what the fuck is a prod symbol? And yeah, that became a meme for a bit in like my following. Yeah, I was just like, bro, you gotta at least credit me, man. And he's like, yo, I didn't know I was supposed to buy it. I was like, bullshit, man. So I told him very, very calmly. I was like, you either pay me or I'm gonna have to take down the song. He was like, bro, I don't got money. I'm like, you got 1 million streams, motherfucker. You made like $4,000 off this song. Of course you have money. And eventually we came to an agreement. Honestly, I probably should have got more money for it, but we settled it. And yeah, now I have a song with like 1 million, almost 2 million streams. What did I learn from this? 1, always tag your shit because you never know what's going to happen. Luckily, somebody heard my tag on it and sent it to me, which saved me. I would have never known. 2, go in calmly. I've had situations in the past where I've DM'd artists all hostile and then they get mad and just like block you. If you go in calmly, they might actually buy your beat because they don't want their song to get taken down. But if you come in like a dickhead, they're just going to say fuck you and do whatever. So go in very calmly with it. Obviously, as they keep saying no, you got to be a little bit more aggressive. Don't threaten a takedown right away. And yeah, that's how I produced a viral song. Simply through a YouTube type beat with like 100 views. It's not always about views in the type beat game. It's just about who sees them. My most successful beat, which is what we're about to talk about in a bit, only has like 5,000 views, which is good, but it's not crazy. So this next story is again a YouTube beat. In my opinion, before we even get into the story, YouTube is the best way to even get placements. People think big artists don't use type beats. I have songs, as you're about to see, with over 10, or I think 13 million streams through type beats. I have a song with 20 million. I have another song with 10 million. Bunch of songs with over 1 million, 2 million, just through type beats. Very famously, you've seen recently on the channel, I've had Jake Angel on. He's gotten a Young Boy placement and many other huge industry placements through type beats. Anyways, I posted this beat on YouTube and yeah, it just kind of did its thing until somebody commented on the type beat like, hey, this beat is the instrumental for this song. I look up the song, it's not on Spotify anywhere. So I'm like, what song are they talking about? Then I find it on YouTube. It has like 3 million views. And this one, again, didn't get credited. But here's the weird part. The song wasn't even in English. This song was fully in Polish and it was basically blowing up in Poland. It was huge on TikTok for a bit. It was one of like the bigger songs in Poland to my knowledge. And again, same approach as last time. I just hit up the guy. I was like, yo, I saw you use my beat. I mean, he didn't put it on Spotify or anything, so I couldn't really ask too much for compensation. But I told him, I was like, oh, have you ever tried putting songs on all platforms? He was like, yeah, I'm going to try that. And then from there, we were able to work out a good deal. I got credited, and that song absolutely blew up. I remember just watching it every single day, get like 50,000 views a day until it was at like 4 million. Went on to Spotify, it's at like 8 million now. So it's insane. And another thing with the same beat, unrelated to the story, my biggest song ever with over 20 million streams is on the exact same beat as my second biggest song ever, which is that Polish one we just talked about. I put thousands of hours and thousands of beats done, all for it to just be the one beat that got me my 2 biggest placements, which is annoying. It fucking pisses me off, but it's also like, whatever, can't argue with it. I guess it was a good beat. So there's a few things to learn here. If you do land a big placement and you don't get paid, don't freak out. Reach out very calmly. Tag your shit so, you know, people know it's you, just in case I steal it. It's good security. And grow a fucking type beat channel. Don't grind for placements. I don't grind for placements at all. Just grow a type beat channel. That's where most of my results have came from. It's what I teach. With that being said, just a quick story for today's video. I wanted to talk about a couple times where some people have used my beats and they've blown up and they stole them, didn't know about them. Hopefully this helps you. Click here to watch another video and I'll see you guys in the next one.